I titled this message, Truth at Last. In other words, that truth they have been hiding for all these years have finally been revealed. You know, I made this statement yesterday when I called for people who are interested to join me on the live program so that I can spill the truth. I know, or rather, the truth that have been hidden, but only 2 or 3 people shows interest that they are interested to join the program, so I couldn't kick off. But now, let me put it in publication so that people will also document it and keep it for future use. I want to call our mind back, but before then, please, if you get this message, endeavor to share it. Let everybody get hold of it, because this truth is going to hurt a lot of people. But without not minding whose ox is gored, we must go ahead to speak the truth, because the only truth can set us free. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I, Okulora, is here. What is the truth? The exposition of Gentle to Yahoo. You know, some people might say, this message has been old. It has been long there. You have posted about it sometimes. Anyway, my brother, you have every right to your own opinion, but it does not stop me from spilling the facts or spilling the beans. In the exposition of Gentle the Yahoo, where he said that he have a meeting with Hope Uzodimma, with other Biafran commanders. And in that their meeting, he said his boss is also aware. Or rather, his boss is also there. Let me just put it the way they put it so that it will not be like I'm adding or I'm subtracting. Then the question there now is, who is that boss? You know, a lot of people are following NKERE without not knowing what they are really doing to this our struggle. Listen, I am not here to banter anybody or to call anybody out. But I'm sorry if I may mention some names which is not suitable to your hearing. But the truth must be told. Don't forget, period to the confusion that are still ravaging the USB government and also the so-called Briggy fallback group. Don't forget what brought everything up. Don't forget what makes them to feel that they are the real government of the day. Number 1, they blackmailed Ngozi Orabweze and the government of USB against men on ground. Who are these men on ground? NJ Makeup, Butuzo, the Yahoo, Gentle the Yahoo, and other commanders. Both a team Efa, Holy Ghost, I think Holy Ghost, I think Commander Holy Ghost. All these people, they are commanders. The ones I know that we have so many commanders. So let me not just say they are only commanders in Biafra. I mean, no. These are the ones I know who made themselves commanders, or maybe the government of Biafra made them commanders. But let's not go there. So what brought the shenanigans, the division initially? After the redeclaration, Ngozi Orabweze called the Minister of Finance, which is OGE, one name come. Let us put heads together. Let us reason to see how we are going to move this government forward in the absence of Simon Ekpa. That is where the whole problem started. First, they said she is a woman that squat to pee. She have no right to command them, that they are the men in the house and they are the one to decide what happens. Listen, please, let me also make this clear. I am not here to speak for Ngozi Orabweze, but I'm here to speak to you the truth they have been hiding from you. Don't, guys, I'm just starting the message and also starting the story. So when she called them, come, let us gather to see how we are going to move this government forward. We have declared Biafra. So the next line of our actions now is to make sure that we push for the Biafra recognition. That is where he ticked their anger button. Why must a woman who is squatting to pee be the one to direct us. For that reason, they decamped and said they are no more interested in USB. You are no more interested in USB, and you are calling we, the Biafrans, that we should fall back to Brigi, that is the only entity that can get us Biafra. Then what happens? You spend all your time, your energy, your money, your freedom. In fact, you take risk, because flying, as long as this life is concerned, the life we are living today is a risk. Even the food you eat every day is a risk. Some people are being choked by food and they die. So flying, either you go by flight or you go by land. But as long as there is a movement, my brother, you take that risk to be in Latte, Finland, for that declaration. And then you said no. After appending your signature on the declaration documents, you come back and tell the Biafrans who you are brainwashed, and they believe that you and Sonny Akbarawa and the rest of them, including Vam, are the real government. As God may have it, Ngozi Orebeze stood on her ground and said that this mandate, Simon Ekpa told me to protect. I must protect it with all my life. Even if it matters taking my life, I will do that. So, on that process of let us do accountability, there was, after he refused, said, okay, we are going to put a halt on anything that got to do with the men on ground. For now, temporarily, let us just sort out this issue of how much remains in our purse, how much have you spent, and how much we still owe, if we are owing anybody or we are owing men on ground. The guy refused to give account. So when he made that broadcast, said, we have to put a hold on this. That is where they capitalized and then hijack men on ground. This is where the main story is coming now. That is where they capitalized that Ngozi Orebeze did not show any concern about men on ground. And then they hijacked men on ground, used propaganda, lies and everything to brainwash them, including Jetu the Yahoo. Are you hearing me now? Including Jetu the Yahoo. They are in control of them until today, where me and you, they are in control of all these men. Yes, we are hearing stories that many of them are coming and saying we are falling back to USB, we are being brainwashed. But as long as this Gentle is concerned, and the makeup and the rest of them, the commander that I know, are in control of NKERE. So if Gentle the Yahoo came out and told us that he have a meeting with the government of Hope Uzodinjo, with other commanders, what does that tell you as an Igbo man, as a Biafran, and as a true lover of freedom, what we are fighting for? Automatically have told you in clear terms that NKERE is working for Nigerian government. Don't forget, Hope is the chairman of APC Governors Forum. So whatever that Hope is doing it on behalf of APC. On behalf of Tinubu and Buhari government. On behalf of Fulani Kabars. The killings in our land and insecurity in Imo State especially is... sorry my people, just like as I was saying before, I was interrupted by one call, it's an important call. So what am I trying to say? In continuation of where I stopped. So you can as well agree with me, both the ones who are following NKERE and the one who are still planning to follow NKERE, you should always understand that OGE is working for Nigerian government. Okay, let me also take you back to some incident that happened some couple of days ago, where NKERE made a video saying that Simon Ekpa instructed him, he called him and instructed him to drop the legal battle they initiated against Ngozi Orebeze and the government of USB, including the cabinet. He said yes. Initially, he wanted to agree, but since Simon Ekpa is not the one that sued Ngozi Orebeze, and so you have no right to tell him to drop the case. So in other words, that he's not going to drop the case, he's going to pursue the case to the lasting end. People who claim to you they are fighting for Biafra are now taking fellow Biafra, whom you claim that they are fake, you are taking them to court to make a point. What point are you trying to make? That is the question. What point NKERE is trying to make taking Ngozi Orebeze to court? That Ngozi Orebeze to stop using USB, or rather Simon Ekpa's name and his signature in whatever that he is doing. That Ngozi Oraveze is impersonating the government of Biafra. You can imagine this rubbish. Naturally, do you think OGE NKERE will do that? Some people are pushing him. And the person that are pushing him want all of them, because even him going to court, when he go to that court, he's going to land crash. So when he land crash and also crash Ngozi Oraveze, if the need arises, then who is going to stand now to defend that mandate? That is the plan of those who are pushing him. And he is working for Nigerian government. Gentle made that video till today. That video has been out there for months. Hope Uzodinjo and his spokesperson, all the whole his punches, both DAs, who always rose to internet to debunk whatever he said about against them. Gentle make that comment and said, make Hope come out and swear that he never had meeting with them. So since they made that video, they have been looking for one way or the other to cripple the young man, to bring him down, because he called names. He says things that their ears forbid to hear. Agree with me. This secret, nobody is going to tell you about this, because everybody has just moved on and forget that like nothing happened. Even when the video was still trending, nobody will be able to come out and begin to decode where the video is coming from. OGE NKERE, Sonny Akparawa, and the rest of other people, all of them, say, none are get men on ground, none are the sponsor men on ground, none are give them granite where they take to defend our land. The same men on ground you say you are working with it, and now telling you that they have meetings, including other commanders. Then let me ask another question again. Who is then defending the Biafra territory? Who is defending the Biafra territory? If all the whole commanders is working for the Nigerian government, that means we have nobody, we are finished. Then what is all this noise making left, right, and center? They are receiving woto. We don't deal with them. Is it not only woto on social media? Because I'm right now, I'm talking to you now. Genocide is going on in Biafra land, most especially in Okigwe, Olo, Orumba, East, West, North, and South. All these places are being crippled by Nigerian government security forces. They are terrorist army, terrorist police, and NSCDC, including outside the Kobos boys. Then where is our commanders? Because if you can tell yourself the truth, the Biafrans, if you can come out and stand and say, I say the truth today because the truth is what will set me free, you understand that they are not doing anything to defend our land. All the what they keep hearing is on the internet. They will just come out anywhere they shoot gun. Where Nigerian government they shoot, they will come and take video. You will be hearing the sound. All on X. Men, they keep on falling our men every blessed day. And we claim we have commanders. And the ones who are working with the commanders have already compromised, trying to bring Ngozi Oraveze down. Anyway, my people, when I go hear my voice again when I come back.